Hi, this is Amina Sheikh here at etnow.in, Business Conclave and Awards 2025. And with me right now, I have Gitesh Pawar, the PR head and co-founder of Travel Bazar Global. So join me as I welcome him only on our channel. Lovely to have you, sir, on board.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about your association with the brand, which has been evolving and the dynamics have also changed over the years.
So basically, we started off in 2012. So now it's almost 13 years that we have been into business, and we take pride to tell you that ही सर्वात पहिली मराठी आणि मुंबईमध्ये झालेली ट्रॅव्हल कंपनी आहे विच हॅज गॉन ग्लोबल, अँड वी आर द ओनली वन्स टू ऑफर इंडियाज फर्स्ट कस्टमाइज्ड international tour operator. So right from your travel bookings up to your ground support and back to the country. So basically we always say that we are into the business of creating memories. So that has been one of our major taglines. And the journey has been so far really good. And with an organization like Times Group recognizing us, we are now going ahead in other cities also. And we aim to just see to it that main thing is maintaining our quality whenever we grow.
How did Travel Bazar Global adapt and rebound after the pandemic, and what lasting changes have become part of your business DNA?
See, basically, travel as an industry, ideally, if you go on to say, had never stopped. Maybe the influx was low and high, that you can say. So even if you might have observed, we were there, we were personally traveling during COVID times also, and we have seen the flights were literally full whatsoever. So that never affected. But yes, definitely, I would say now post-COVID, people have started giving much more attention to their quality travels, to hygienic travels. That has been the main concern after COVID, and to which we could really get along well, because we have always been into, our main motto has been into giving quality services to our clientele. So that is where we could easily cope up with those things. Definitely the transport business, on the on-ground transport business, was definitely affected for a certain short period of time. But then that also took up over a period of time because of our, because our customers are someone who are through our word of connect. So they do come back to us every time. So that's not a problem.
But as the travel diaries have been increasing and people want to explore, especially for Indians, which destinations are more explored,
Europe, and nowadays it is much more of Asia. People want to explore Southeast Asia and any countries surrounding India. So that is the reason we also have a setup and a hub in Malaysia currently. We are also planning for Vietnam, which is ongoing, because we already have our partners and a ground support team over there. So that has been majorly now. South Asian countries, Middle East also heavily travel has started.
While every individual wants to go and travel and explore the world, and that is one of the goals, in life, it also kinds of adds some pressure at certain point when they're traveling, by a flight or so. How do you ensure safety in terms of traveling, be it by flight or otherwise by roads also?
Going by the current norms as well as after post-COVID, like you said, yeah, definitely they are under a pressure. The pressure is mainly because of, some people who have been our clients had gone to the wrong persons, or I would say they had got some very bad experiences prior to giving them the right experiences. That was our major tough task at times for some of our clients. But that we could manage because we had to explain them every bit of the customized travel plan, to which they could see it from the start of the journey. That is where slowly they start getting accustomed to it. But otherwise, it's a tough time, because people don't go out for travel just for fun. See, traveling every time, even if it's for fun, it's exploring, it's like a memory. So one thing goes up and down, the complete thing becomes a bad memory. So that is where we always have taken first the feedback from the clients. What do they really want on the journey, on the exploration part? What are they willing to explore? So that accordingly is really the ground support over there available or not. In case where it is not available, we have also told clearly to our clients, okay, then these are the issues. So that's the reason, when you are very clear and transparent into business, that helps you keep your clientele very clear and cut.
And lastly, if I have to ask you this, this is a very interesting question also, which I as a traveler also, feel like, what do the travel agencies do where you ensure not only this, accommodation or travel, even you know, the visas, sorting that out, or operational barriers, you know, probably when it comes to international travel, because a lot of travel advisories are changing on
Yeah, surely.
almost a monthly
Yeah,
basis or a
almost on a
weekly
monthly
basis,
basis or a
because we
weekly
get to
basis.
see, like, you know,
Specifically,
US.
the Middle East, it has been changing almost in the past 3 months. If you observe, they have been changing continuously certain things and certain norms almost every 20 days.
So how do you take care of that? Because I'm
No,
sure
because
it must
see,
be
we
hectic for
what
you
we
all.
do is we first keep ourselves informed on what's happening, because we have our other counterparts based out in other countries whose work is only to just let us know the moment things are happening. So I, being the PR head, my work is to have my person or have my connects, or you know, we call them as assets. Our assets in every country whose work is to give us an first-hand information of what to do, so that we are able to update our travelers. Because last-minute hassles can, you know, create very much big issues. So that is what we always keep in hand, and we always keep a room wherein we tell the traveler that okay, there are certain changes which you might face over there. Then what can be the possible answers for that? What can be the possible solutions for that? So that is how we try to cope up with things. See, because you never know. Like if you have observed, some people, even on having all the paperwork right, they had to face problems when they landed in US and they had to come back. So you know, you need to be very much precise. US immigration is something which is very tough at times, and at times it is very easy. So you also need, as a travel agency or as a tour operator, we need to also you know, give knowledge to our clients, you know, as to what things should be avoided when you are specifically in another country, and especially while passing immigration for, you know, countries like US. So that has always been our you know, back end you can say homework for our clients, that we always keep them updated about.
Well, thank you so much, sir, for
Thank you
your
so much.
lovely interaction.
Yeah.
And I do get an exposure on the travel world. Thanks
Surely
to
you can anytime please come down to our office at Powai.
Yeah,
And
sure.
anytime anyone needs to, you know, travel out anything specifically for the international part. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks.